Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stocked my bad kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move they gladly imitated. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The Alpha and Omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking doors down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's hear we eatin', talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab. Pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the bag. Young Crizzle King, better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it like the law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm the. I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Try to sink my ship like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati, yoga folding like origami? What? I walk the walk. I talk the talk. I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how did just happen, wishing on a star. It's a celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With a little patience, you'll be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if it getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like immune to everybody, this is stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing this 50s like hate it or love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call it please, or don't even bother me. They said, oh my apologies. They keep calling and calling, I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career snowballing. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. just being honest.
I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lie. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the couches, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird curvy, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside.
It's
take
essential.
Off the
You gotta make sure she's good.
Take off the Sandro.
Isn't that right? Because it's not gonna work.
Take off the false flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off the sushi.
Yeah, I should have just...
Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real.
Which one you get? Oh my God.
Take off the broken bag, take all that designer off, and what do you have? You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up for us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burials, cries. You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up for us? Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house, venting in the safe. Can I vent out my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies ejecting the fence when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. Holla. Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for steady. When you show your show, no credit. When you show your bro for leverage. What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it. You entertaining old friends when they toxic. What your life like? You gossip. What the fuck is council culture, dog? Say what I want about you. I'm like Oprah, dog. I treat you like I'm Jigga. Watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic? That ain't protocol.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Oh yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a role like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, entered party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death, and I could ask one thing of God. I would ask for every to be free here and abroad, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know we fed up. It's hell attention, cause we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line, fighting for the right just one time. So unstoppable together at the same time, with the same mind. Yeah, we're born to be high and always above what's beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
I'm talking bulletproof kind of suit, reflect the struggle that they put us through, with the strength to fight the power like Chuck D do, with the insight to be equal. Note the sky needed a voice that finds reason to multiply people in the streets for the cause. Marching on Washington, might as well be walking through walls. Type of superhero show up when ain't no one to call, that'll shield you from them shields that been killing us all. High beams for eyes to peek the villains in the dark. Power of resolution for a war would even start. The knowledge to build and grow where they live, and take care of the kids and the older folk. The clean cause they need it most. Politics with the kings, about economic growth, cure PTSD, cause mental health ain't a joke. Feed the hungry and dope, everyone would know, everywhere we go.
Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love and a lot of trust. We just got to keep that faith and know that. Because you got mine, I got your back, I know. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love and a lot of trust. We just got to keep that faith and know that. Because you got mine, I got your back, I know. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm balling like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Ooh, ooh. Then the juke move, Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
In today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he will have the Bears first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields going to hold on to it. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them. Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Brady now to throw. This is caught. And the Buccaneers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Succa, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Fields. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Fields now to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Herbert. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3.
This dude get all the calls, bro.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colt Kmet, his first touchdown here
still
in the new campaign. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Hey, 66. Here we go.
From the 30 on second down, Brady. Quick throw.
I need that pick.
And incomplete.
I need that pick.
Time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Go, 66. Sugar. Alpha. Check it, reload.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. The Buccaneers have following the win in Week 1, and they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that part because as you can imagine, the road dates were later in the season. So this is a great opportunity for them to get some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
Come on, man. Come on. He's breaking tackles. Come on, he's a little dude. He got 91 tackling. Come on, man. That's whack. We got 91 tackling. Come on, man. That's whack.
From midfield, here's Brady.
Come on, man. That's whack.
A Bear sack.
You can't go no huddle at the loss.
Makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Looking downfield, and
I told you 20 yards, bro. Back up.
he's going to be ridden out of bounds.
I didn't even run that
Inside
route.
the 25. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now,
Should've kept you
offenses aren't
back.
nearly as precise as days gone by.
Should've
They just
kept
let
you back,
receivers
bro.
find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman
I
will
knew I
have
should
all the
do that
highlights and
anyways.
analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Hey, go 66.
Fournette, a first down carry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Regular.
To throw, it's Brady.
Son, you in man coverage. That's my best guy. You just beat him that easy.
With career touchdown number 94, he ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Wait, you just beat him that easy?
And that makes the score 14.
That's my best guy.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. On the return, it's Tristan Edmonds from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3.
I don't know what you just said, Link.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Bears going to use the
He could do
second
different
of
routes
their
with him, that's
timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Fields on first down.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I don't know why they can't
I've been
pick it
impressed
up.
with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know why they can't pick that blitz up. It ain't even exotic.
Up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Wow. He just ran my double route.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
He just read it.
Football and will take over at the 24.
This D-line just get in there, bro.
Charles, they were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, guys, head on a swivel and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out.
You can't zip it. You got to float it.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game.
Yeah.
And then make it hurt.
You can't zip them balls because you don't pick them off from Devontae.
And anytime you give the ball, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points.
I'm sure he got some type of play right now.
Offense set to begin their next possession. 1 second, all that remains. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin.
It's fine.
And he's going to be out of bounds.
It's fine.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with a Bucs out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
I might have to run this pistol playbook for a while.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Yep. Took me all week to write it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for
Said it took me all week to write it, but we got it. Oh, yeah.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get
I read about to
the
Marcus.
way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you,
just one tick late.
In the locker room at halftime.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker.
Girls, you gonna watch him just run in front of you?
But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brady.
Get it out! Get it out!
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch. But
he's taking away the running game, though.
Nonetheless.
Come on.
The bouncer is not, I mean, let's just swap him.
2nd and 2. Again, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
He's in with the zig route.
Birthday. Getting the big board.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And just no chance of turning
nah, we on Fournette, bro.
Get back to the line of scrimmage.
We on Fournette, bro.
2nd and 10 coming up.
Tell him, Maria.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there.
Here come that play. Here come the zig play.
The best ones know
how
to make the play.
You don't want a whip route? The Evans. We on it. I said 0 yards.
Got his guy. This is Gage.
I said 0 yards.
27.
I didn't come. We know it's coming.
Ready for this?
I said 0 yards.
9,000 passing yards now for his career, an almost unimaginable number.
You know, I actually sat down when you said that number because it is almost unimaginable. Because let me do the calculation here. That's more than 51 miles, Brandon. Okay? Are you kidding me? Very impressive.
Going on first down is Brady.
Dog.
Across the formation, he finds Godwin. Touchdown.
Oh, Brady.
Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
That's on me.
His guys are able to extend their lead.
I might start playing on my safeties again.
Extra point up and good by Sucka. And that makes it a 20-10
Can't get no pressure on him. Freaking O-line.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Why is Duvernay not back
at the
here?
goal line? And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up for points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So
I said double team Bayer. Still
got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked in each other's eyes.
That little
what they've got to get done.
Yeah, because you get out of the audible as soon as you get out of the power outs, bro.
They don't get some kind of
that makes you rough.
That next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
He just went untouched.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
Just went untouched.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
He just went untouched.
To run there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Fields. That's complete to Mooney.
Oh, he's putting his linebacker up so he can get the. So he can get So they'll act like they coming.
They might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it.
No, how you get all that pressure?
Defender, but a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
I'm like, how does one get all of that pressure? See, he making them count in the box. I'm like, come on.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's
I can't even have time to throw it.
Not convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't
have time to throw the ball,
the Bucs
bro.
are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
because he make you, he kind of do them like you do, where you put your linebacker in there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, he'll find Fournette again here.
Wow.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag.
Yeah, he put the linebackers up there and it make him count them. And then he got good players that can just beat one-on-one. It's tough. You got to have a good team. You don't have a good team, you're going to be in trouble. Then on offense, you got Brady. And a good line, yep. That's that guy go.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll get it down.
He didn't play ball control on offense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that,
he might be tough to Brady. Lead. He's gonna be tough to Brady.
If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of.
Gotta wait for Brady to get out of there. Got to wait. Got to get out of there.
You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. You're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try to take you out of
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
What time is it?
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going.
Yeah,
He's
like
such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
I gotta get some traits before I play the beginning of the playoffs. Gotta get some traits. I need one more corner. I gotta get what's the name to get?
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Throwing now is Brady.
He threw it in double coverage.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Yeah, I can stop the run. I've always been able to stop the run. It's just Tom Brady got him down. Extra hard routes, bro. You got 2 good-ass receivers and then 2 superstar O-line. It's like, golly. This pistol playbook ain't got no good passing play.
At least sent to overtime does exist.
Then I can't run the ball. D-line just kicking out.
Game is in their favor.
I should better run read option now. When I had the San Francisco playbook, I was good. I had to go back to my San Fran. But we ain't out of this, though. We ain't out of this. We got to fight.
And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this
we ain't out of this, though.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes
this pistol ain't bad, though.
Stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, he was stopping read option with guys that weren't supposed to stop it.
We'll find out.
Look, 88 got to go block him.
Right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards.
All right, now I got him thinking run outside. Run inside. We got
the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Slot man moves right. Herbert once more.
Look at that, bro. They don't even block the dudes.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
He said, nah, we ain't going to block it.
This running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively.
They let the dude just come right in, bro. Go get him.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. One back.
Oh my gosh, they just blowing us. No way he knew he was running the ball. No way he knew he was running.
1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out.
No way he knew he was running.
Hard to get him started again occasionally.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. And
he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. He went through my dude's body and caught the ball.
These defensive coaches, they sure like what they got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
It only cost him a day 2.
Come on, bro.
People thought he had first-round ability, but when he was available,
come on, dog.
That was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
150. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's complete to his
receiver. Didn't they break the tackles about the biscuits, bro? Come on, man. Come on. I'm glad we got this week out the way.
Three yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there.
Oh, no,
Jumbo set. Fournette running right. And
come on, man.
Up at the line
run that way. All right, here come high formation, slide, stretch.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He might actually be throwing it. He might actually be running it again.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Succop's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation.
We can't even throw a screen pass, bro.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
Okay.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Fields throwing again. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
Nice.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Yeah, you do, Nick. Yeah, you do, Nick.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it past the 20 to about the 22.
It's just the talent, man. The talent level is something else.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
To throw is Brady.
Why is he so wide open?
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
Why is
he
he
reads
so wide
defenses so
open?
well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alabama.
Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep.
Get it out of there.
To protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. And it'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for the Bucs, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.